Feels like love, Cupid made a shot.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to another video on my channel. So today we're going to jump into do some fall nail art. It is about that time. Leaves are changing color, at least here in Canada. I went down by my mom like a weekend ago or so now, and it looks so fall down there compared even up here to me. But the leaves are starting to change, and Halloween is right around the corner. Time this video comes out, it'll probably already be the 1st of October. So we're definitely getting into the season changing. So I'm just going to start out with doing 2 coats of Millennium. I believe this is the name of this one, and this color is literally one of my favorite colors. It is like a perfect background color. I use it all the time. I literally have to remember to get a backup next time I'm over there because this one is getting low. It's definitely one of my favorite polishes from Madam Glam. So I'm going to go do 2 coats on all of my nails. This is a Gel X. I use the black box tips that I get from AliExpress. I do really enjoy those tips. I think they're overall really nice. They do have a slight natural apex to them, but I just find majority of nails, the longer you go, they need a bigger apex, and I'm just not really getting that with a lot of the nails. So I'm gonna try, a girlfriend told me to try Beetles or 5 Angel, I believe it is. So I'm gonna look into them and see how they are for a little bit longer nails. So I went ahead and I did 2 coats and cured each coat in between, and I'm gonna grab these Vendeeni gels. I got these a little while ago, and they're kind of like sweater effect gels, and I thought it'd be really cute to do some accent nails with them. So I took 2 of them, and I want to go in with a coat each. They both bring a lot of different nice autumn type of colors. Like this one has a little bit more of the oranges in the background, and then the other one I will pull and put over this kind of has a little bit more of the greens, and those will be the 2 accent colors that I want to pull from anyways. So I thought it'd look really nice mixing them, and it is a textured gel, so if you don't encapsulate this, you'll definitely get texture, or at least a minimum I would suggest 2 top coats. I'm going to actually encapsulate my whole design today with Madam Glam's Builder Gel. I really enjoy doing that, especially when I'm using a lot of different nail art mediums like stamping and stickers and hand painting. You're going to get a lot of different levels on your nail, and if you don't want to feel that, say just you're not into the texture of feeling, you know, lumpy nails because of the stickers and then lines and all that type of stuff, a slight encapsulation will be your best friend. That way you will not feel any of it, and everything will be underneath that clear gel. So now what I'm going to do is, I did go ahead and put a clear coat of gel. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't show you that. I do apologize. I will show you a little bit later though what I did to do it. I just used Madam Glam's Builder Gel, clear Builder Gel, and I went over 2 thin coats, and now I just want to give it a slight buff. You're not going to need to go crazy with filing this at all. You're just going to want to kind of buff it out, make sure that you just get your shape correct, right? Like you don't really want to go thick at all. Like I said, I just painted on 2 thin coats, which I will show you a little bit further in the video of that. So I just wanted to rough that up, and I'm going to wipe it off. And now I want to go in with a little bit of stamping. I used Maniology's. I'll have to put that number down of which one that was, or the name that one was, sorry. But it has like such a pretty like reddish type of tone, reddish brown tone to it. So I thought that would be great for a leaf. And again, we're going fall vibes. So I'm going to put a leaf on my thumb, and I'm not gonna lie, this stamper is not the best stamper for when you have really long nails. I eventually will grab the Big Bling from CJS, but the little square ones, because my nails were so long, I found it hard actually grabbing that. The Big Bling is a little bit like taller, so it actually is a little bit easier. So for this little leaf, maple leaf, I'm actually going to take off the stem because I grabbed a sticker decal that has just like a gold outline, and I wanted to put it on top of the stamp just to give it that extra little bit of like the kind of layerness of it, and then you're going to see the lines really well. It would have been, you could do this as well if you had a stamping plate that had both, but do you see the lines through it? It's just a beautiful like contrast. So from there, I'm going to go in and I want to do a tree. So I had this idea of doing, I don't know, when I do my nails, like I just want to do like a scenery type of thing. Like I just think it looks so cute when you do nail art like that. So that was my vibe. So the one I had the nice big maple leaf as an accent on the thumb, and then this nail I wanted to be like more like a little art piece. So I wanted to go ahead and put a tree down. And again, we're doing fall, so all the leaves are falling off the tree. So this tree actually was perfect. I'll try to put the stamping plate number down for you guys. I believe this is just off of AliExpress, but this tree is like legit perfect for like autumn vibes because there's no leaves on it. But what I want to do is that I have this other little stamping plate that has a whole whack of leaves, and I want to put some leaves on the tree, kind of like they're falling down the tree, but also like a couple left on the tree, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, I just wanted to go really fun fallish. So from there, I'm just going to literally stamp out this one little leaf. And a kind of a cool or neat way to get the leaf to look different is I use multiple different stamping polishes, and as well as mixing them. Like I would like to put a little bit of brown and the orange on the plate and then scrape it across, so that way you get like a multi-toned type of vibe. I think it's like such a cool contrast when you want to get like just for different like leaves are different colors. They're not all red, they're not all orange, so it's just like a cool way to kind of get like an ombre look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep just doing my little leaves, and like I said, I want to put it all the way around the tree and kind of make it like falling down the tree, if that makes sense. Okay, so I went ahead and I did that tree. Now I will show you how I did it exactly on my other hand. When I was filming this, I thought I hit play, but I guess when I hit pause, I didn't hit play again, my bad. But I will show you exactly what I did the same thing on my right hand. I'll make sure I leave that part in for you guys. I put like a whole whack of little stuff, and I just make it like a cool little scenery. So I did want to show you guys that, but I'm so sorry that one didn't show on my left hand. So for my ring finger, I wanted to kind of create like a cornfield. I don't know, I didn't have nothing per se that gave me cornfieldish vibes, or like a stamping plate that was more like that. So I had this like pattern plate, and I don't know, this one just kind of gave me a little bit of cornfield-ish vibes, or gave me like field vibes. Like, you know how you have like those like really nice rows in those type of fields? So that's where I went with this plate, and all I did for that is I just kept lining it up into 3 different parts. And this plate I found was very, very etched, and because it was on the corner, it was kind of like annoying, but it did pick up well. It just was like troublesome for me to get all the polish. I feel like I use a lot of stamping polish when I stamp. But the key about this is that I wanted to line them up. So you want to try to line up each row, or line per se in this case, but in my case the rows are rows of corn. I don't know, it was just a vibe. But yeah, so once I put all my rows down, now I need a smaller one. I'm gonna go in with some sticker decals, and I will cover up the little line in between so you won't even see that. If I would have went lengthwise on this, it actually would not have covered my full nail from side to side. This is why I went like the way that I'm going, because it just wouldn't have covered the full side to side, and I really wanted it wrapped around the whole nail. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and use the Maniology, top coat, the no smudge top coat. I think it's a kind of a cool thing to put that on before you're going to put any sticker decals or anything like that. It just kind of protects the stamping polish. So I'm just want to put this little scarecrow vibe. I thought he was so cute. So he's going to be like protecting our field, and then I'm going to put like a little crow and just some extra leaves down at the bottom, just to kind of give that little bit of tie-ness in, and then also like to kind of cover up that little bit of line. I did not like the line, so I just I have this sticker decals, and I love doing that. I love using all different nail art mediums. I like using stamping as with stickers and different things like that. If you can hand paint, oh my god, by all means go ahead, but to be honest, there's no way I'm going to be able to hand paint a scarecrow and like all these little leaves. And yes, you could stamp them, of course you could, but hey, I have a whole whack of leaves in sticker form, so why not just use sticker form? Like, I don't know, I feel like you could do crazy good nail art with stickers. I don't know, I just personally love that. So this is what I wanted to show you on my right hand, because I lost the footage somewhere. So I took this little beauty sticker at the bottom, and I didn't like the lines on it, so I just cut the lines off, and then I wanted to just adhere that. Now I'm going to add some extra leaves as well to it, kind of like the leaves would be on the ground after they all fell, like they would be in like a little bit of a pile. That's kind of where my brain was going. And then I'm going to add the cute little fox. I thought that would be so cute for underneath the tree, and just really pull everything into that, and it'll also cover up like our bottom of our tree trunk. So I don't know, it was just the cutest little sticker decals, and I'm so sorry, I'm probably not going to have links for the sticker decals. I've gotten them all over, whether it be Shein, Temu, AliExpress, and I don't know if I even got these ones in recent, or I've had these for a while, to be honest. So unfortunately I'm not going to be able to have links for them, but just look at it like leave autumn sticker decals, and then you'll come up with something like that, right? But they're so cute. So I just actually added a whole whack, and I don't mind layering up my stickers. I'm going to encapsulate my whole design with the builder gel, and I promise you these nails are not thick. They do not end up being thick. You can encapsulate them with 2 thin layers of builder gel and it not like thick out your nail beautifully. So I personally like to encapsulate my sticker decals, or actually honestly like any of my nail art, I just rather encapsulate it. I just, to me, gives it a nice smooth finish, and you don't have to worry about textures or anything peeling off or anything like that. I finally get the little fox on. I'm like, oh my god. Sometimes I feel like it's so hard to get your sticker stick to your nail from off the tweezer. Like, it's actually annoying sometimes. So I put the little fox, and I think that just works so beautifully. It's like he's sitting under the tree, and it kind of hides the trunk of the tree, so try to make sure you put his head over that part. And then he's like sitting there under the tree and all the leaves. Like, it's just I don't know, I personally love these 2 nails. They're actually my favorite 2 nails of this whole set. I absolutely love them. So from there, again, I'm going to, okay, no, sorry, I'm skipping ahead a little. So very important when you're doing sticker decals, especially if it's close to your free edge, you want to be able to kind of cut them off. So you're going to go file as close as you can to them, get it right in your nail. You don't want any sticker decal being over your free edge or underneath your sidewalls. You really want to like cut that off with your file. So really make sure you get in there right down to your actual nail and take off any pieces of the sticker decal. That way when you can actually encapsulate it, it won't peel off, your sticker won't lift or anything like that. So that's very crucial that you basically like get in there and file those edges, so that way when you encapsulate it, it's encapsulating the whole design and you won't have to worry about the sticker peeling. So all I'm going to do is 2 thin layers, cure in between each layer, fully cure, and that is it. And that literally will just be like perfect. You don't want to go too thick because then you're gonna have to file too much, and once you start doing that, then your nail is going to be really bulky. So I just recommend 2 thin layers, always flipping your finger upside down in between each layer, and make sure you cure fully for each layer. Oh, I think I'm talking too fast. So for this little nail at the end, I just wanted to be cute with the pumpkins. I thought the pumpkins would tie in some more of the orange and like just different colors. So on my left hand, I kind of went skimpier than I did on my right hand with the pumpkins, but I just honestly, I just threw a whole whack of cute little pumpkins, any of the different style of pumpkins, and then I even put, I think, some acorns and a couple little leaves just to kind of give it that little full like fall vibe-ish. And I think the colors really tied in to the tree, bringing in some more of those oranges and deeper colors like that to try to tie in the whole set. As I'm noticing this color on the screen, I'm just in awe of the Millennium, the base color on my nail. I just see how it is such a beautiful background. It's not a stark white. It's like I said, it's more of an off-white creamy-ish color. It's legit one of my favorites of Madam Glam because you can pull any color, and this will work with legit any color, and it'll make the color pop, but it won't be so like you know, bright, like stark bright. Oh, I just love it, especially for doing overstamping or any nail art, or even adding extra stuff to it like we did for the accent nails. It's such a great color. I absolutely recommend the color. Okay, so this green, we have Pure Nature, and then with Pure Nature, what we're gonna do is I want to do like the sweater nail vibe. So I just wanted to do a couple lines, to be honest. This long liner I actually believe is off AliExpress. It's a pretty decent liner. I'll try my best to find a link for it. I really love the Madam Glam long liner, but for me personally, for straight lines like this, something so long, I want a really long liner, because this way, in my opinion, I can actually get the straight line, because I'm just legitly lying the brush on my finger and pulling it down. I'm not really doing any work. I don't have to actually make sure it's straight or nothing. My brush is really doing the work for me. So in my personal opinion, I just like to do a really long liner when I'm doing long straight lines. It's just how I personally like it. I think it just works good for me. At least I'm not the best at drawing, so the brush really helps me. And these little brushes actually work really well. I think it was a set of 3 or 4 or something. There's like really extra long liners, and I'm pretty positive it was from Ali. I'll try to double check and see if I can find them though for you guys. But yeah, just try to get some really long liners. And I think a key for any brush, even if it's not like your most expensive brush or nothing, is prepping your brush first. Run it through some clear gel, whether it be Basecoat or your builder gel. It really will help get all the product in there, and then when you're putting it into your polish, it actually just runs through a lot more smoother. It doesn't catch. In my personal opinion, I think it just works better if you fully prep your brush. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a couple lines in Pure Nature, which is like the most perfect little green. I'm absolutely loving this color for the fall vibes. And then we're going to also grab another color, which I believe is Sweet Chamomile, which is one of their scented polishes. It smells so pretty when it is not cured. It doesn't smell when it's cured, but when it's not cured, it does. It smells like whatever the name of it is. They did a scented line, and it's so pretty. But that color legit is like the perfect orange color for this time of year. So we're gonna grab that one just now, and we will draw another line into this one. And in my opinion, just like a simple kind of sweater-ish vibe. I don't know, I'm not like the best at them, but I think it looks so cute when it's all said and done. If you guys want to get your hands on some Madam Glam, you can always use my discount code and get an extra 30% off. I'll make sure I pop it up, and it's always in the description of the videos. I'm so sorry, I always forget, but I know it's always a great way to save some money. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the Sweet Chamomile and do a line right down the green, Pure Nature. So we're going to do a line in between both of those lines there. And if you've noticed through this whole video, one of my best friends in this video is my cleanup brush. It does wonders for me, to be honest. When you're doing lines like this and you want really straight, I find like a straight edge brush works best as a cleanup brush. A beautiful friend just sent me these ones, and I'm loving these brushes. So I'm just using them as like cleanup brushes. I usually love an angled brush when I'm doing around cuticle work or anything like that, but the straight edge brushes work very well as well. So if you don't get your lines absolutely straight the first time, but they're like pretty decent, don't go ahead and wipe that off. Just take a cleanup brush and go along the edges, and I promise you it'll look just as good. You don't have to keep doing it so many times. Just use your cleanup brush. A cleanup brush is legit my best friend in the studio. It helps me get all my artwork down. So now what we're gonna do is I want to go ahead and I'm just gonna file all my nails. I've encapsulated all my designs, even the line work. Legit, every nail I encapsulated with 2 thin layers of the Madam Glam Builder Gel. I do prefer a Builder Gel when using it over a Gel X. I just find it's a little bit more flexible than a hard gel. So I do actually really love the consistency of the Madam Glam one. I even ordered another one because I'm actually enjoying it so much for encapsulating over my stickers and stuff like that, or just all my nail art, to be honest. It just gives it like a a nice final finish look. So you don't want to be rough with this at all. You want to go pretty light because again, this is not thick. We didn't go like we didn't build up a nail or anything like that. Now what I did do, and actually I did enjoy with using the builder gel, is these nails were a little bit flatter, as I was saying in the beginning, no apex and nothing like that. So using the 2 thin layers of builder gel actually gave my nails a little bit of like structure, and like they made it look a little bit better. And it's not for strength or anything like that. We don't need the strength. It is a Gel X. It's perfectly fine with the glue that we have on, but I need my nail to structurally look pretty. If not, that's gonna bother my soul. So that actually even helped. So like again, we just went in and we're just gonna finish file everything, make sure everything is nice and smooth. And then once you've done all that, go wash your hands. And then you could go in with your top coat, and then that's it. Like, oh, I love them though. I think they turned out so cute. The fox is definitely my favorite nail, but I kind of like the little scarecrow guy too. He's cute. I think it actually ties all together very nicely. It's actually a cute overall design. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you rock this set? Even if maybe not the length, I get it. It's a little bit longer, but hey, I haven't been in long nails for a minute. I have been missing my long nails, so I definitely want to get back in the swing of things. But this is the final look. I love them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you hit that subscribe, share with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.